Then we introduced the innovation life cycle with two methodologies. Let's take a look at what we call the innovation matrix. And let's map your innovation with the life cycle. The innovation mix is what you keep under control. This comes from you. The life cycle comes from market and is not under your control. As a reminder, we know that the technology can be analyzed with a Gartner hype model. We know that before the slope of enlightenment, innovation is still not widely understood by the market. If the innovation is driven by the technology and not only as a tool to enhance a business model, a user experience, an existing product, then it will take time to have second and third generation of products appearing from technology providers. This is why technology is part of innovation, but doesn't mean global innovation. If innovation is a combination of different categories and not only driven by technology, which is by itself business to business or even business to business to business, then the market reaction about your innovation is key. This reaction will show where the innovation stands in terms of maturity stage in the life cycle. We also remember that our innovation mix can be incremental and or disruptive. So, what is the challenge? The key questions are: what is the pathway to reach my goal? How are we going to finance innovation? Do we have to educate the market or not? How to switch from limited to scalable and mass volumes? What is the value for money of my innovation? Let's take an example of technology disruption, so-called light fidelity or Li-Fi.
And what we have here is an ordinary desk lamp. We fitted in an LED light bulb worth $3 US, put in our signal processing technology. And then what we have here is a little hole, and the light goes through that hole. There's a receiver. The receiver will convert these little subtle changes in the amplitude that we create there into an electrical signal. And the signal is then converted back to a high-speed data stream. So what happens when I switch on that light? As you would expect, it's a light, a desk lamp. You could put your book beneath and could read. It's illuminating the space. But at the same time, you see this video coming up here. And this is a video, high-definition video, that is transmitted through that light beam. You're all critical. You say, ha ha ha, this is a smart academic doing a little bit of tricks here. But let me do this. Once again, still don't believe? It is this light that transmits this high-definition video to this bit stream. And if you look at the light, it is illuminating as you would expect. You don't notice with your human eye, you don't notice the subtle changes in the amplitude that we impress onto this light bulb. It's serving the purpose of illumination, but at the same time, we are able to transmit this data.
As you can see, the light fidelity technology is coming out of a disillusion to enter the enlightenment. It's already recognized by the industry as a very promising technology for indoor network access. There are about 6 techno-enablers, startups, and 2 of them have been taken over by large industrial groups. Such startups were sold between 2 and 5 million US dollars. There is already innovation with new business models, but with a limited impact in the market, as the technology is not yet industrialized and therefore scalable. The LED lighting industry is now promoting the light fidelity with a new business model based on a revenue sharing, where the energy cost savings finance the implementation of a light fidelity. So the market is shifting from CapEx, capital expenditure, to an OpEx based on usage and cost reductions. A key element curbing the market is the user experience. So far, the light fidelity is not built into the smartphones. The second issue is the cost reduction of the equipment installed with the LED lights, as the light equipment suppliers are integrating the light fidelity into their solutions. Therefore, the light fidelity is mainly used by innovators and a few early adopters, and is still a techno-driven market in terms of maturity. So far, the light fidelity is a promising technology which has already disrupted the technology market. So let's see which market drivers could turn this technology disruption into a market disruption. In terms of technology, interoperability and evolution of the standards, which are deemed to be made available within 12 months from now, will push the industry to integrate the light fidelity into the devices smartphones and Internet of Things, with a chipset as a Wi-Fi or Bluetooth chipset already built in your smartphone. In the meantime, the industry will speed up the implementation of LED lights equipped with light fidelity routers, because the market will be moving from a confidential business to business to a mass market business to consumer. There will be a race to be the first ones to capture the infrastructure market. This infrastructure is key to capture smart and big data inside the buildings. In terms of business modeling, on top of the revenue sharing that we mentioned already, new value will be captured by the business intelligence players in the retail, for example. As a conclusion, if you were an entrepreneur leading a startup with Wi-Fi technology, what would you do? Would you sell your technology for less than 10 million? Or you'd wait for the market ramp up? And what would be your strategic position in that new value chain? Would you become a new network operator, such as Sigfox, who is the first to be an Internet of Things network operator? Would you build up a smart cloud to collect, analyze, and sell data? And how would you convince investors to go for strategy 1 or strategy 2? Such questions will have to be addressed before pitching in front of investors. This challenge will be covered in another module.